It's important that we look after our wild animals because our wild animals are very special.
The Greenpeace film is about the spirit of animals rising up from nature and travelling from the four corners of the world to issue a warning to the world leaders at the G7 summit to wake up to climate change and the biodiversity crisis.
The reason why we've made this film is to try and make a very powerful message that world leaders cannot ignore, that the time to act is now.
We're going to see amazing projections of animals travelling through the wilderness, which then form into drone animals, which then move up into the sky and fly across the world.
I think one of the things that we are doing with this film, which hasn't been done before, is that we're mixing drone technology with projection technology.
We're using one of the brightest projectors available. It's a laser projector. Tonight we're projecting two of the spirit animals. One of them is a turtle and one is a tuna.
We're down here in Sandy Acres and we are projecting an antelope running across the sand dunes,
which will gallop towards the G7 summit to warn mankind about the climate crisis.
It's important to look after our wild animals so they can stay healthy and be alive for many, many generations.
I started with looking at the sounds of animals, birds, whales, and adding music to their sounds. That led me to kind of a number of different melodies that would then take shape within the actual score that you're hearing now.
So we're at our third location for the week. That involves moving the whole team. So we've had new accommodation that we've all settled into this afternoon. We've navigated tiny roads in the smallest fishing village known to man. And then we spent the afternoon setting up here.
Today we are filming with a drone camera and a couple of static ground cameras as well. And there is going to be a projection that is going to be cast along the foliage at the side of the pond.
So tonight's animation is a jaguar, which is going to be creeping through the jungle, at which point it will interact with our drones.
Greenpeace have picked the jaguar because its habitat has been threatened massively recently for logging, deforestation.
The world leaders should defend the animals.
Drones are a brand new artistic medium. They're very attention-grabbing. They're a brilliant way to tell stories for a modern audience.
We've all looked at the stars and been amazed, and this is just another version of that. It's a really kind of like shock and awe tactic. The way that they're using them is really innovative and exciting.
We took 3D models of animals in order to create giant drone sculptures in the sky. These models were animated realistically, and then we positioned dots all the way around the 3D models. That information was then sent to the drone operator to fly the drones in the sky. Following that, they were filmed and then sent over to the editor.
The challenge of this Greenpeace edit has been putting together both projections, drone footage, landscapes and background, children's voices, and this amazing music piece. My job as an editor is to bring the vision of the director into life with fresh eyes from the point of view of an audience.
Once upon a time, our world leaders gathered in Cornwall to decide our future.
The children narrating their concerns about the environment and calling on world leaders at the G7 meeting to act is, I think, going to be an extraordinary special moment.
I'm the VFX artist and colorist for this project, which means that I'm the final stage of the production process. Take all of the different elements that were shot and recorded in all the different places, audio, everything, combine it all together on my machine here and create final, beautiful, finished product.
It's brilliant to be working with a brand like Greenpeace because we really believe in what they stand for.
Everybody deserves to live on this planet, whether we're humans or we're other animals. And that's what we're trying to get across in the message of this film.